Hey guys, Jody here with Carolyn Gilroy. So we are here with our coffee and kettlebells.
Got a tea.
Oh, tea. We're doing tea actually because we're maxed out on coffee and my kettlebells aren't here. They're over there. So you know they're here.
It's a lovely collection.
It is, thank you.
Yeah.
So we are here to have a little chat today about fitness and nutrition and how they go hand in hand.
They really do. Your fitness, your workouts are way better when you're fueled properly, right? And everything just feels good when your body's moving like it's designed to, and it's functioning optimally because you gave it the right stuff.
Yes.
Super important.
So one will benefit only better when the other one
Yeah.
is put together. So before we start, you want to give us a little bit of background on yourself.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks so much for having
Oh,
me.
yes.
Like, this is awesome. And we're just, chatting, having our tea and having a good time.
Doing a couple takes, retakes.
Yes.
Just taking
just
a little
couple.
bit.
So I'm from Regina. We met on a plane from Regina from Toronto to Regina. And I'm a former high school physical education teacher and mom of 3 and married and living here. And I taught phys ed for many years. I have my education and my kinesiology degrees. And I now do nutrition coaching and totally love it. My interest is definitely in fitness, nutrition, just overall health and wellness. I love all things that help me to make myself better. So, throw a challenge at me and I'm in, because I like that. I totally thrive on that. And I think there's a lot of people like that too at varying levels. So pretty cool. What I do is I just help people to clean up eating habits, increase nutrient absorption, which sounds like, okay, well, how do I do that? Well, it's just basically by eliminating things that don't serve us and then adding in the foods that really do. And lo and behold, there's this awareness that happens. Like, you just come to a point where you go, I know that this feels good in my body and that does not. Therefore, I will not consume that anymore or very little. And when you do consume it, you're like, okay, now I remember why I stopped doing that.
It wasn't
just
really
doesn't
worth
feel
it.
good. Yeah. And like your workouts get better and all of a sudden you have more energy to do all the things you want to do and you start adding stuff in too.
Yeah. And we were talking earlier about how sometimes you don't even know that maybe you feel as bad as you do.
Right.
Until you actually sit down and take a look at it. You start eating better, you start training.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh wow, this is what it feels like to feel good. And I think it takes,
Yes.
there is definitely, you got to make it into that habit routine.
Mm-hmm.
Get over that little hump where it's kind of hard, and then where you finally feel that you
Yeah.
feel good and you don't want to, like, I have clients that they're like, I don't want to lose this feeling. 'Cause
No.
This is a great feeling.
Yeah, because it feels so good
Yeah.
when you're treating your body right. That's a hashtag I like to use. Treat your body right.
Yeah, well, that's a good one.
And so like you're putting things in your body and you're doing things for your body that really make it feel good. And why would you want to lose that?
Yeah.
It's kind of like you don't know, and you don't know what you don't know. So if you're just going along and eating the things that are, in the grocery store aisles, right?
Yeah.
Or, on the menu or whatever, and you don't really consciously choose them to give your body the proper nutrients, you don't know.
You just don't know.
Right.
Right.
And then when you start making those awesome choices and you
get some
feel that
education,
good feeling,
right?
yes, the education is key.
You had mentioned when we talked the other day about, I wasn't know if you were with clients or students, where you got them to write 2 different
Oh yeah.
rows of food.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a guest speaker in the fall in a high school classroom, and we just, did a little awareness activity. And I think it's really good for everyone to do. And I just said, take your piece of paper and split it into 2 columns. And one column is this adds to my health, and this one is it takes away from my health. But before we did that, I had them just write down everything that they had consumed in the last 24 hours.
Okay.
And I said, no judgment. This isn't a judgment activity whatsoever. We're not counting calories.
Yeah.
We're not counting points. There's nothing. So they wrote down the list, and then I said, now beside that list, make your 2 columns. One adds to your health and one takes away from your health. And there's no gray area, right? Like there wasn't a middle.
Yeah.
It was just a yes or a no. And they were really shocked because they just kind of think about like, I'm going to grab the ice cap in the morning and I'm hungry right now, so I'm going to grab the chips from the vending machine. Or
I'm tired and I'm, grab another cup of coffee, but really maybe you should eat.
Yeah.
It's always mine,
Yes.
right? Like it's my body, I need fuel.
Totally.
That's what it's telling me, but sometimes I'm like, I gotta grab coffee. So I'm guilty of it too. Like,
Yeah. And we kind of put things into our body and we don't actually think about it. It's not a conscious choice.
Yes.
I mean, it's the same thing about like, you know, eating your meal and like consciously eating it instead of, you know, watching something on the TV or
Like
computer
actually
or doing
slowing
something
down
on your
to eat.
phone. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, and like the awareness of what it is you're eating and enjoying each bite and like
Yes.
enjoying the experience.
And
So-
I think they're, you know, I honestly believe in our, like in today, that's lacking. Like
Totally.
we're so rushed and busy, right? It's more about, I know when we were on our trip, when we went to the fitness retreat, we joked around like having to come up with just a fitness pill, like a food pill, so I can just get what I need, and because
Yeah,
you get so
really.
busy. But there is so much good food,
Yep.
tasting good food that you just, you know, slow
Yeah.
down.
Like enjoy the experience. I mean, it can apply to workouts too. Like enjoy the experience of your
Yes.
workout. Do the things that really like energize you,
Yes.
make you feel good. And then the same thing with food. Enjoy the foods that make you feel good.
Yes.
And I know we've talked before about like, you know, eating those foods that you might consider a treat, but that's actually why I use that hashtag treat your body right. Like
Yeah.
truly treat your body
I
right.
love it.
Yeah, and so, you know, you say like, oh, I'm gonna put this in my body, but it doesn't actually feel good. So what if you had the taste good, experience is good, fuels my body properly, and I feel amazing because of it? Like, what if you could have all of that? And you actually truly can.
Yeah, I have a protein pancake mix, and
Oh.
it is the hit.
Yeah.
Even I had a client came in the other night, and she's like, my grandchildren were over, and she's like, they love them, and I was like, even better than my recipe, you guys, and they're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah.
That's
So I'm like, isn't
awesome.
that great? You know, it's something that's really good for you, and
Yeah, for sure. I had a client message me, a similar story, and she just said, how did I not know about protein pancakes? She's like, I've been doing this for how long? And I just made them, and my kids gobbled them up, and it was amazing. I'm like,
Yeah.
there we go.
you feel good as a mom. 'Cause you're like,
Yeah. Yeah, you do
right?
feel good as a mom when your kids are eating, for sure.
Eating good.
Eating healthy.
Yeah. So the writing down, you guys can do that actually. Give that a try. Let us know what that
Pretty
looks
powerful
like.
exercise.
Mhm.
Yeah,
For sure. So you are going to do, we're actually working together.
Yes.
And you're going to do a challenge. Will that look like?
Oh, well, I'm really excited about this. So March 2nd, we have a clean eating challenge group opening up and just focusing on eating the things that fuel our bodies for our workouts. And so we eliminate foods that are typically addictive, acidic, allergenic, because then the body has a chance to basically like clean itself. Like every night your body goes into cleanse mode. And so when we support it in doing all the things it's supposed to do, then it works at its best. So what clients typically find is that their workouts get better, their energy increases, they lose weight, they sleep better, everything just all of a sudden starts
Comes
to work
together,
better.
right?
Yeah. The digestive system is key in all of this, and so we
Yes.
really support that
Yeah.
so that the body starts to do everything the way it's designed to do it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 30 days of our clean eating program paired with your workouts,
Yeah.
and really helping people to step up that level of fitness and health so that they're feeling amazing.
Yeah. So just bringing the two together because they belong together. So I was saying earlier too about doing, we put the beginner program
Yes.
on there. With our classes that we stream, we modify it. I modify it throughout the class, but sometimes people find that they're a little intimidated, even from a home setting, and they
Mhm.
might feel a little discouraged because they just want to start really, really slow. So
Yeah.
we have put that up there too. So
I think
It's
that's
a good
so
start.
awesome. Yeah, and for me, like kettlebell it's new to me.
yes,
and
especially
so,
for when it's so new, right?
yeah, and so even though I've got a ton of fitness experience, that part is new to me, and I'm really eager to do things properly right from the beginning so that I know I'm avoiding injury, and I'm also trying to just recover from an injury currently, so I want to make sure I'm doing everything properly.
Yeah.
And then building on that, because that's really important. And when I taught high school kids, that was so important too. You can't just dive into a workout
No.
or a sport or certain techniques. You have to build on things.
Yeah.
So thank you for posting those.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about
Yeah,
it.
no, it'll be good. Like even the eating, like when you talk about the benefits and how to do it properly, same thing with your fitness, right? We always do our saying in class is form over time. Form over
Yes.
time or reps. So, you know, if we do stuff that you have a minute to do it, but the minute if someone gets tired and their form goes, I'm
Yeah.
like, you need to rest.
Yes.
Because exercise is injury prevention, performance enhancement. So I mean,
Yeah.
you should never get hurt
No.
by exercising.
No, focus on the quality of the reps, right? Not the quantity of
Yeah.
them, for
So-
sure.
So yeah, so this will be great. We
I'm
will
excited.
post everything. There'll be links somewhere. I think it'll be in the description, but we'll let you know.
Yeah, we've got some information to send
Yeah.
out and sharing with people how they can access what they need to get started.
Yeah, and well, thank you for joining me
Yeah,
today.
thank you. Oh, and I don't know if I showed my mug yet, but Jody gave me this awesome Girl Power mug. The last take we took, I got Boss Babe.
Yeah, so they're
I
always
love
different
this.
ones. Is how you feeling that day when I pull it out of the cupboard.
Totally Girl Power as I tried
Yes.
to boost my vehicle this morning.
Yeah, you've had a girl power kind of day.
Totally.
Well, here's to a girl
Cheers.
power night. Have a good day, you guys.
Okay, see ya.